Hello, I just want to make a video about the ANP-51 and the helmet. So ANP is a Belgian company that produces military arms. Here we have the old famous ANP-51 used in such wars as the Gulf War and used by both the French and Belgian military till the 90s, where it was replaced by the ARFA and the 4GP, the BM4GP. So beginning off with the helmet, it has the initials L and either U or O. Wessel, 1962. So it's produced in 1962 in the city of Wessel. If that is a city, it might be a production company. The helmet likely is steel, and it has a texture upon it, little groove texture. Not sure if you can see it. Yeah, around here, this is a groove texture. Not sure what it was for, but that's the helmet. He had this fabric here, and it was a simple system here, as you can see. Wait, that's the wrong part. Here you have this little groove, which fits in with this part. So it's kind of like a key or a lock, where you just pull it together, and these two little rods slide into between this, making it hard to remove unless you push it apart. A bit like an opposite of a finger trap. I'm sorry if you couldn't see that very well. But anyway, I think I've been stalling long enough. Let's get into the mask. So this is the ANP-51 kit. Comes with this nice bag, Belgian bag. Has leather lining inside, as you can probably not see. I'll move it up so it's a bit easier. So here you have your lining, leather lining. Here you have your mask, which this is the mask. I'll lower it down so it's a bit easier. So the mask, at this point, has a very primitive style of voice diaphragm, where, if I can get it there, where this is the exhale valve and the voice diaphragm. Yeah, I know, shocking, not very rare, but you can unscrew it. That is, I believe, either larger or smaller than 60mm. But this is a replica exhale valve. The old one broke at some point. This is from 1990. But it's a star shape. It's not very good. It's quite thick rubber. Got to replace with thick rubber, making it harder to exhale through. So the mask half the time blows up. It's a pretty neat design. You got your 40mm DIN filter here, which, as you can see, has a 6 shape. Then you have your star. You got your 2 lenses here and here. This is a pretty good quality mask. You got a bit of fabric here. You have the classic French design of connecting the straps here, which isn't that bad when you don't have it on. I'll see if I can show you the inside. It's quite difficult, leaving that it's a mask from the 50s and there's loose straps. I do have an ARFA. I may make a video on it, but the bottom straps are broken and it's just the mask. This is the inside. It's pretty simple. You got your primitive voice diaphragm mesh here. You got the 2 anti-fog lens inserts. So you breathe in through these, probably a bit under here. And that's basically it for the mask. I'm going to quickly screw this back on. So then what else you get in here, or what I got in here, because I'm pretty sure this isn't the entire kit. Got the filter, which does contain asbestos. You can even see it in the cap, or you can see what possibly is remnants of asbestos. You can even see some white glistening glass looking fibres sometimes. It's a bit difficult to see, but you can see it in there. But it goes on simply, like every other filter. This is compatible with NATO filters, so yes, you can use your CFF3 filters, which I'm not entirely sure if they're standardized or not, because they fit on my T85. Which, if you don't know what the T85 or T75 is, I forgot what it's called. I'll make a video on it soon. You'll know what it is. So, this is a C3 filter, C2 filter, famous for having chromium and being a Canadian design. Works completely fine, but we will not be using it in this demonstration. So here's the head as always. So what you'd do is, well, you wouldn't have your filter in to start off with, but we'll just do it to make it a bit easier. So you have your mask with the filter. What you'd do is, you'd normally just do chin first, which I will showcase. For putting mask on different stuff, it depends. If it's something like this where you have to use both hands, one hand on each, a bit harder. But what you'd do is you'd do chin first, and you'd make sure you pull the straps over. It's a bit hard with this, but you'd pull the straps over, as shown here, and then you'd grab these little nooks and you'd slide them together on the bottom two to complete the straps. So then you'd have a functioning mask. This is a bit too big for this head. But then we also have the helmet, which you'd normally look at the initials and then do it that way. That from the front. And then, you've got the gas one, you'd put it on, meaning you'd have to take your helmet off. Then you'd quickly put the helmet on. Afterwards, after you put the mask on. And obviously you would take this cap off, but this is an old mask and it's really annoying to fiddle with it. So then you have the mask. And to make it a bit easier to see, I'm going to quickly set up a stand. So here it is. Just finished setting it up, and here is the mask and the helmet. Putting it away is essentially just as simple as putting it on. You'd take the helmet off again, then you'd pull your mask off. You'd normally undo these straps. Sorry if that was out of frame. So you then undo these straps. Normally you filter in, but I'll screw it because I sometimes use this mask for cosplaying. Then you put the filter cap back in, which can sometimes be a bit of a pain. This is likely not from the 40s, but it does have the initials of 47 in it. You can also hear displaced charcoal, so it's not safe to breathe through at all, even if it didn't have asbestos. So then what you do is you'd put your filter in first in this case, straight into the bag. You can't see this hole. So you'd put the filter in, and then you'd put your mask in. Once you put your mask in, you'd push this little rod bit here through this little insert. But will let you then push this thread through, which will then lock it in place, making it harder for it to be opened. And this is actually a really nice bag, and I really do like it. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed.